What is up, everybody? I can't believe it, but we are here, guys. My epic fantasy tabletop game, Your World, is fully funded on Kickstarter, guys. I was about to make a video for us being at 95% funded, and then I got the email, like, hey, your project's funded. I'm like, oh, snap. I guess I got to scrap that video and start making this one. So here we are, guys. By the way, this isn't scripted. So there's probably gonna be a lot of edits because, yeah, it's not scripted. But yeah, guys, the game is fully 100% funded as of, I don't know, like an hour or so ago. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys aren't familiar, I kind of talked about it already, but I'm designing a tabletop game called Your World, which is an epic fantasy tabletop game, which emphasizes a dynamic, play style and customization between the characters and the rules themselves. It's live on Kickstarter still. And yeah, we have a whole playtest available. So if you want to check it out, you can actually, there's like a 90-page document of a playtest there, as well as character sheets that I also designed. So you can build out your own characters, try different combinations, and even, run little adventures here and there. And yeah, oh man, I don't even know what to talk about, guys. But I'm not even sure if I said this yet, but thank you all so much. All of those who have supported by either, backing the Kickstarter or just sharing, liking, commenting, all those things add up. And I'm extremely grateful for it. Yeah, I'm like just thinking the word thank you like over and over again in my mind, because that's all I really had planned was to say thank you in this video. So once more, thank you all so much. So what's next? All right, well, what's next is stretch goals, which hopefully I'll have a graphic or something on the screen here. But stretch goals, guys, we have funded the game and the extra tiers as well, which is STL files of magic items that will appear in the game as well. So I have the STL files of some of these magic items so that you can 3D print those at some of the higher tiers. So all that's funded, and then a full color version PDF of the game itself for this March. So that full color, it'll have artwork and all that sort of stuff as well. So that's what's funded. That's what it has been, what we've achieved so far. But if we dare to dream even a little bit more, we could attain even more by way of unlocking more classes. So the very next stretch goal is for 2,500, and at that stretch goal you get the Spellblade and the Wizard classes, which a lot of you have seen the artwork for the Hood Wizard, which is a subclass of the Wizard class. And trust me, guys, I want nothing more than to start fully designing this class. I already got like a bunch of ideas down. I already have like certain like abilities I just think about in my free time, but I cannot fully dedicate my time to designing that until I know that's actually like fully unlocked, right? Because then that takes away from the thing that is unlocked, which is the core classes, the core rules, and all that sort of stuff. So that being said, guys, I'm like just so hoping that we unlock that, because even when I can't even take credit for it. It was my sister's idea. She doesn't know much about this stuff at all, but she's like, oh, what if you made like a Hood Wizard? And just totally off the cuff. It was like a joke. And I was like, actually, maybe I will do that. So I couldn't justify putting in like the core rules per se, but I'm like, you know what? As an add-on, I could definitely see myself doing that. So that's the next goal. And then the Spellblade as well, which the current sort of structure I have for classes is that, as you've seen in the playtest, you have the Warrior, which is a non-magical class, the Druid, who is a magical class, and then the Hunter, which is like an in-between of the two. And similarly, the Spellblade is an in-between of the Wizard and the Warrior. And then some of the later stretch goals are kind of similar, as far as like the Vessel and then the Paladin. So the Paladin would be like the halfway point between the Vessel and the Warrior. So a lot of the next couple stretch goals are unlocking more classes to be added into the core rules. Classes that I feel like have a very strong place as part of the core rules, but wanting to start small, work my way up, I wanted to make sure I could just get at least like 3 core classes with a lot of customization, a lot of versatility to be in there at first. So yeah, guys, that's kind of the next steps of where we're headed. So you can still expect more videos about different parts of play. I've hit a lot of the major things, although there's still a couple more major things to hit. And then also I want to break down some of these larger things into more smaller topics and make videos about that as well. But yeah, guys, that's yeah, we're funded. Thank you guys so much for, this is my first professional game I'm designing. As some of you may know, I went to school for games design, so I've made games for school, but this is my first one that I'm making as an actual product. So seeing you guys believe in it and have faith in it, and just making it a very like tangible faith that affects me in such an amazing way, guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, one thing that I'm considering is trying to get a couple people that I know personally that just generally have a interest in tabletop games to do like a little bit of a let's play of the rules kind of as they are currently in like a very short series. And so if you'd be interested in seeing that and seeing people who I guess will be a professional at this game, this incomplete game at the moment, play and joke around and go on these like sort of like short adventures, leave a comment down below or like the video as well. But yeah, guys, I literally, guys, none of this is scripted. I saw it that it was funded. Cause I was making the 95% video, saw it was funded, scrapped that one, and I was like, let me just go off the cuff and make this video. But yeah, guys, thank you for kind of like letting this first like seed of my dream be fully watered, and I think it's gonna sprout into something pretty cool. But yeah, and also I should say there's still time to back it, guys. We still have about like a month left, so if you want to get in on it, you can. you still definitely can. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, with that, guys, for the 1000th time, thank you so much, and I'll see you all again next time in your world. Peace.